Bethany, good morning to you. When she says non-existent, she means that they sleep throughout the whole thing. You know, they're in that like really squishy, barely move stage. So what do you think about this? Should she be allowed to bring her baby?
So I think it's really up to the bride and groom. I don't want to tell people how to run their wedding. Newborn babies are very unobtrusive. They sleep, they eat. That's pretty much all they do. But I think it should be left up to the bride and groom. But it also should be made aware to them that when you say no babies, if it is a newborn, that precludes the newborn mother's participation in the wedding. And so when you say no babies, you're also saying no moms. So if they understand that and there's no hard feelings, I think it's up to the bride and groom.
First off, she has the perfect excuse to not go to this wedding. Like when you have kids, you're looking for any excuse. I got kids, I can't do anything. At least that's what I do, Bethany. But is this simply someone being naive as to the demands of being a mom and having a newborn? Or is there something deeper here to her comment that newborns are non-existent? That bothers me.
They do sleep a whole lot.
No, yeah, I mean, all they do is sleep on your chest. She has a 3-year-old, and so this is not her first rodeo. I wrote a New York Post column that came out yesterday. I talked about how I went to Costco 2 days after my 5th baby was born. 4 days after my 4th and 5th were born, we were at Trader Joe's. They're very portable. They're very easy to bring around, especially if you're nursing, because you don't have to bring anything but a diaper and maybe an extra set of clothes. But I think that it's nice for people to see that you can be a mom and do other things. And some people do want to go to weddings. Some people do want to go to the supermarket. And, you know, moms should be able to do whatever they want and not sort of get the judgment of the internet, which Liz got. For bringing her kids around.
Oh, she certainly did. I mean, this received millions of responses and views. And, you know, I think you're right. Women recover at different rates as well. So 3 weeks for one mom, you may still want to be in your pajamas while another mom is saying, let's strap on those heels and get a drink and bring the baby with me. All right, there's also this new TikTok trend.
Yeah,
it's revealing some moms are quietly quitting Christmas over traditions that are, quote, exhausting. So one Daily Telegraph article reading, nothing captures the sentiment more than the masses among the anti-elf on the shelf content. One mother even declared she has canceled Christmas just to give herself a necessary break. So what do you think about quiet quitting when it comes to Christmas?
I think that parents should make holidays magical for their children, but also magical for themselves. Moms and dads are part of the family, and they shouldn't just live and exist to please their children. But this martyrdom complex that a lot of moms on the internet have is really, really toxic for everyone's mental health. Mom's mental health, kids' mental health. We should be sort of going through this holiday season with joy and purpose. And if you don't have that, you need to step back and figure out how you can make that happen.
I have nothing else. I don't want to offend my wife, the woman who booked this segment, Kim, any of my female bosses here. So this is a great time for Toddy Boy to shut up. Host of the Mom Wars podcast, Bethany Mandel. Thank you.
Thank you, Bethany. Good stuff.
Thanks.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.